It's gonna be weird talking to you through my phone because other people will hear it.
Yeah.
Can you hear the mic through the YouTube?
No.
Bloodborne. You can't hear it?
What?
Can you not hear the mic through the play?
Hold on. Yes, I can.
You can hear the, okay. Okay.
Oh my god, I can hear this through it.
Yeah, you need to be quiet. Only ask questions when need be. Okay, so since I guess we're gonna do a skill strength, we're gonna have to start a new character.
Oh, yes. Pale blood.
And I will not be skipping
10
cutscenes.
seconds off.
Well, you've come to the right place. Yharnam is the home of blood ministration. You need only unravel its mystery. But where's an outsider like yourself to begin? Easy, with a bit of Yharnam blood of your own. But first, you'll need a contract.
Who is that? That's not Gehrman. I always wondered who that was. Okay. Type in chat what the name should be. Brayden, don't make it retarded. Please don't make it retarded.
Stage 4 cancer.
Don't make it offensive either.
Stage.
Type it in the chat. It's a type in the chat. See, I think military veterans are probably the best for strength skill playthrough, so I already got a preset, so I fucking hate you. Oh shit.
I like how
Wow.
10 seconds later in the freaking chat.
Hold on, I gotta make the face because I accidentally fucked up and deleted the one I had.
Oh, they don't have the pubic hair for the hair that you have.
No, I'm not. I want blue. Where's the mark? Should I put glasses on him or not? It's your choice. No, I'm not. That looks retarded. Stage. Yeah, type in chat rather than talking to me on the phone, honestly, it'd be better. Well, it kind of fits him. He's older. He's an older person, so it fits him. I really don't know what to talk about. This is gonna be more of a quiet stream than anything because I don't know really what to talk about. That's why I hate live streaming solo. Because I'm usually really quiet. Brayden, don't tap retarded stuff into the chat.
Good. All signed and sealed. Now, let's begin the transfusion. Oh, don't you worry. Whatever happens, you may think it all a mere bad dream.
I like how his mouth doesn't move.
What'd you say?
His mouth doesn't move when he's talking.
Yeah, that's how some of the characters are.
I hate the 10-second thing.
Just be quiet. What happened to this guy? He's burning. Wonder who saved us. What is that? Was it that little guy? Did you set him up in flames? Did you help us out? Are you here to rape me? Which one? Oh, yep, I'm being raped.
That one guy's mouth looks like a vagina.
Be quiet.
Ah, you found yourself a hunter.
That's the doll talking. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Let's go right here. I'm pretty sure I can talk to her. Okay. Or not. I forget where it's at. Oh no, I'm pretty sure if we go out here and then come back, we can talk to her because she'll close the doors on us. She'll give us something. Be quiet. Slapping that booty. Like a true champ. I'll take that. Yeah, if you guys first start around here, just remember to go to his butt, hold bottom right trigger, and then just hold it and charge it for a heavy attack, and it'll stun him, and then you can do a visceral attack, which helps you out a lot and gets you some extra blood echoes. It's just really late to be doing a stream. I don't really care. Haven't done YouTube in forever, so might as well do it. Bitch slap. Bitch slap. Okay, that's fine. Fuck you. Let me grab this. Let me grab this so I can cheese. Grab bacon. This so. Climb up this ladder. Oh damn, I forgot that he can come after you. What the hell is that noise? take this thing. Push him off, push him off, push him off. Oh my god! Ah, fuck, I'm there. Shit. Well, that didn't work out how I wanted it to. Whatever, this will take us to the Hunter's Dream. I was gonna go there anyways. Lead elixir. That's very useful for a certain fight that you do with a mage. Okay, so we're in the Hunter's Dream now. This is gonna be like your main hub. If you played Dark Souls, you'll know that this is, well, if you played Dark Souls 3 or Dark Souls 2, this is the place that's like outside of it. You come up here, you can get certain weapons. See, Hunter's Axe. Okay, I'm gonna scale these for beginners. Hunter's Axe probably the best for the first try playing through. Saw Cleaver's the second, and I would not recommend the Thread Cane if you're really new, because it's hard to use. But you know, I want the Pimp Cane so I can be a pimp, so we're just gonna take the Pimp Cane. And the reason that the cane isn't the best to use is it's really low damage. It's hard to use.
Aha. You must be the new hunter. Welcome to the Hunter's Dream. This will be your home for now. I am Gairman, friend to you hunters. You're sure to be in a fine haze about now, but don't think too hard about all of this. Just go out and kill a few beasts. It's for your own good. You know, it's just what hunters do. You'll get used to it.
So this old man, he's the first hunter. He was the very first hunter. He started the hunt, and then other people started making like factions and stuff. And well, he was kind of stopped and grew old. And I just want to say that this place isn't real. This is all. It's not real. I don't know how to explain it. It's something that isn't in a normal reality. It's like it's like a dream. That's why it's called the Hunter's Dream. It's a dream, basically. It's hard to explain. We'll see her. Well, she'll come alive when we get one insight. And insight's that top right bar that has an eye on it. You get that from killing bosses, and you can find Madman's knowledge. And you can pop that, and it'll give you insight. And the more insight you have, the more crazy shit you'll see in the world. So yeah, this guy, you can purchase items from him. When you kill things, you'll get these hunter badges, and they'll all be different. You can get different weapons from them. So yeah. So let's go Central Yarnum, and this is where we'll start playing through it. Sorry if my commentary is not the best. I'm not really a talkative person outside of certain places, so yeah. I usually do better if I have a friend to talk to, but this game is a solo place, so yeah. Or I mean a solo game, not a solo place. So right now we're going to Yarnum, Central Yarnum. This is the first place you'll start at. And if you're new, I'll just give you this right now. Right trigger, press on it, it'll lock onto enemies. Top left bumper, you can change your weapons to different types of things. Every weapon has a different second phase or second ability. So it's just a regular cane, and then it whips into like a whip type weapon. Okay. So if you run down here, kill these guys. Majority of the time, these guys will drop blood vials, and if you've played Dark Souls, it's not like Dark Souls. You can't go back to the lamppost and like it'll just give you the blood vials back. You have to kind of farm for them if you run out of them all. So it's kind of annoying. Damn it, wasn't fast enough. Come on, do something, bitch. Do something. So how you parry in this game is... Oh, I can't parry that. I might die. Shit. Yeah, I'm dead, I think. Fuck. Well, basically how you parry is when someone's getting ready to attack you, like a heavy attack. You have guns in this game instead of shields, so right when he like starts up his attack, you can shoot him and it'll basically parry him. And you can go up to him and do a visceral attack. So that's how parrying works in this game. It's a lot different than Dark Souls. This game is a lot different. This game is hide behind a shield. This is more like fast pace, attack, attack, back off, attack, attack. We're just not going to go that way because I already showed you guys all of that. So, kill these guys. And okay, so these lamps, if it's red and glowing, that's how you know someone's there and you can talk to them. And a theory is that in the lamps are incense, and that keeps the monsters away, because, well, most monsters, they hide their faces or noses, because incense, it's like a sweet smell, and it keeps them away, so that's useful.
Are you that outsider? Well, sorry, but I don't want anything to do with you. Trot along, will ya?
Most NPCs that you talk to will be aggressive, because you're a hunter, or another theory is that because you're a hunter, you know. So yeah.
Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door on a night of the hunt. Away with you. Now. Lads, you've come on. You'd open the door away.
Okay, that just repeats. Got this group right here. And most of the beasts of Yharnam is that they were once humans. Like, so in this game, becoming a beast is like transforming yourself into a new person. Like, most hunters, they want to become a beast because that's like the new power. That's how you evolve and ascend beyond. So most of these people were once human, but then they transformed into monsters. You don't have to kill all these guys, but I want some blood so I can level up. I might die because I'm used to doing this. Oh shit, I'm used to doing this with the Oh shit, I forgot about that sniper. I'm not the best at this game, I won't lie. I've played through almost all of it. I've not gotten to the last person, which is, I'm not gonna spoil it for you, but it's someone you know you fight at the end. And it's a hard fight. I haven't gotten to that, but I've played through most of the game with an arcane build, and I want to try something different. This guy, I'm pretty sure it's after you kill Gascoigne. He'll give you a fire sprayer, which is useful for arcane builds.
You must be a hunter. And not one from around here either. I'm Gilbert, a fellow outsider. You must have had a fine time of it. Yharnam has a special way of treating guests. Well, I don't think I could stand if I wanted to, but I'm willing to help if there's anything that can be done. This town is cursed. Whatever your reasons might be, you should plan a swift exit. Whatever can be gained from this place, it will do more harm than good.
So he is sick because I forget why, but it's like the sickness spreads through people and they become beast. So he's sick, and later he'll give you the flame sprayer. I think if it's either after you kill the beast at the bridge, gas coin, he'll give you the flame sprayer, and then if you come back after a while, he'll be a beast. He'll literally try to attack you and kill you. Which I find it sad because he's a pretty nice guy. What? Sorry guys, I'm back now, and hopefully you can hear me. Raiden, is it going through?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how you parry in the game. You use your weapon when they're about to do a charge attack, and you melee them. And then there's a torch and blood vials. No, Molotov. Damn it. Oh shit, he's still alive. Just whip him and he should be dead. Shouldn't be hard to kill. He is dead now. So there's there's a lot of shortcuts you can do, and I'll try to show them some of them. Some of them aren't that useful. Like this one right here, I usually don't use because it's not that viable and useful. But up here, there's gonna be like a gang of dogs. And you definitely kill the dogs first because they're the most annoying. Dogs in all games are this. Gonna grab this. Blood vials are useful because they're your healing item. Just gonna ignore these guys. And then there's gonna be 2 beasts up here. But I recommend if you don't have any Molotov cocktails on you, or you just want to fight them, is just run and then take a left right here. And they can't follow you any further. See, they can't follow you. And this is also a good way to farm them and kill them for blood. For exoticas, because they can't come through here, but if you get too close to the road, they can hit you. So be careful about that, guys. There's a guy hiding right here, you want to kill him. Pimp Cane is ready. And then there is 2 enemies down here. One is a Gatling gun, or no, he is a rifle. I like him because he'll do a lot of damage. He always drops 4 Quicksilver bullets, so if you need some Quicksilver bullets, that's a good way to get them. So you want to, this is a way also of opening to a shortcut. You want to open that door from there. You want to not get killed by this guy. You want to go up here, and you want to open this door. And then this is from the main lane where you start at. Now you have a quicker path to get to gas coin. This guy, if you talk to him enough, I think it's after gas coin or after the beast on the bridge over there, he'll give you the flame sprayer, which is a good arcane weapon, but it's not really viable for this build because we need a skill strength build. So yeah, down here there's going to be 2 big guys. I say you can just run past them, but they give you blood vials. I don't have 20, so I'm going to kill a couple. They're not that hard to kill. You just want to kill them like that. It might take some time to get used to, but it's not that hard. Some weapons, sometimes you can't parry through a certain attack. I don't know why. And in this game, you also don't roll. It's a lot different because you don't roll. You dash, which is like more agile, quick-step move. And Dark Souls is more based off like shield, hold a shield, attack, and then hold your shield back. This game, you don't really do that. It's more aggressively played, and it's better. Certain bosses are better to be aggressive on than others. These guys drop blood vials, which is really useful. And then there's a shortcut right down here. I'll show that soon, but you definitely want to get that shortcut because it saves you a lot of time. So you go through here. I recommend killing all these dogs in cages. I know it seems cruel and it's kind of messed up, but if you don't kill them, they will come out of the cages and they'll like break the cages and they'll all come out here. And dogs are really annoying in this game. Just like in every game like that. So you definitely want to kill them. I don't know what that is. I swear to God, I just heard like a woman crying or laughing. Damn it. So, when you go and kill this dog, there's going to be a little girl that talks to you. And I'll tell you all the story behind it afterwards.
You're a hunter. Well, do you know?
No, not yet. Later we'll find a safe place though.
Shutting up indoors isn't always enough. Well, if you hunters got off your asses, you wouldn't be in this mess. You're obligated to help me, you hear? So what, Libby? Are you going to tell me you're not?
Oh wait, no, this isn't the little girl, actually. I forget where the little girl is. I believe this is the woman. Sorry I skipped that dialogue, but it's not really useful. It doesn't say anything. I forget. I can't remember. There is a little girl. Now, this is a secret path. You want to go down here, break that. And if you go hug the right wall and break these walls, you'll come out here and you'll meet Eileen the Crow. She is one of the most badass characters in the game. And you can either play through her side quest and get her weapons and her like whole outfit, or you can just kill her, which isn't the easiest to do.
A hunter, are you? And an outsider? What a mess you've been caught up in. And tonight of all nights. Here, to welcome the new hunter.
Bolt Hunter marks, they're like homeward bones. Basically, you use them and you can get back to the last lampfire you were at. They do not take you to the Hunter's Tree.
Prepare yourself for the worst. There are no humans left. They're all flesh-hungry beasts now. Sterling, what's wrong?
If you keep talking to her, she'll give you something.
A hunter unnerved by a few beasts.
Okay, so we're gonna go back down here, and can't remember, but one of them drops 2 bloodstone shards. I think it's this one. Pretty sure it's that one. And then the other one drops the saw spear, I believe, and it's like the saw cleaver, but different. Okay, never mind. You'll notice in Bloodborne that you can fall a lot further and not die, like unlike in Dark Souls. Oh my god! I don't know why, but you can fall a lot further and not die. So that's something nice about it. There is a lot of rats down here, so you might want to take them down before them, because they will gangbang your ass and you'll probably die. This is a Madman's Knowledge. Madman's Knowledge, they give you insight. So if you go down here, you can use it. You'll crush the skull, and if you look up at the top right where the eye is, that is your insight meter. The more insight you have, is the crazier shit you'll see. Once you have like 40 insight, you'll start seeing these Cthulhu-looking monsters and stuff. It's crazy. And then this is, you'll get down here, you can either jump down there that way, or you'll fight through that whole area, and then you come down here and there'll be a ladder that you can go down right there. And that right there, that's bloodstone shards too, but I'm not going to get it because I'm down here. You have to jump off that top place wherever those birds are and land on the beam, and that's how you get a bloodstone shard. These guys are all alive, so be careful if you do drop down here and get this. You want to be quick about it. It's only 10 quicksilver bullets. It's not that useful, but it's might as well get it because you don't have that much in this game when you first start out. Down here, that guy's alive, but you can get another bloodstone shard, which is useful. And you want to run through here. And then this is I'll show you what that is in a second. This is the piggy. He's a big ass pig. And he's not hard to kill at all. Most people are scared of him. He's not. He does these fat ass attacks. And you can just heavy attack his booty until, and then you can just get him an additional attack size skill. He's not that hard. So don't shy off from him because he's so big. He's not that hard to kill. Just get behind him. And right there, what you saw was a Salt Hunter badge you get off this person. You can use that and you go to the item shop, or whatever they call it, and you can get new weapons. You get that from some bosses in certain areas, which is useful because you get new weapons, which is really nice. So you come up here, and this is the shortcut I was talking about. I'll open it in a minute. But if you're lucky, sometimes when this guy ignites the boulder, the big guy, he'll kill himself. Like that. I don't know why it happens, but it makes it super easy for me. And then that goes down there, and that should blow all of them up and hurt them all. Now don't go up there yet. You want to go all the way down here. And you want to grab all the items if anyone dropped any. And then I believe the shortcut's right here. Make sure you get this before you go the other path, because this is how you unlock the shortcut. This is from the shortcut we unlocked earlier. You want to go from the Garden Lamp to the left, and then run past the giants or kill them, and then you'll see this elevator. That's where you want to go. I'm just gonna use that. And we're gonna go see if I can kill a guy the first time. Usually I use the hunter's axe to easily kill him, but I'm not gonna try. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna try to see if I can use this mini cane to kill him this time, which might be doable. I don't know. Find out. So this first boss you're gonna fight, his name's Gascoigne. He's a semi-hard boss, I'd say. For new beginners, he's kind of hard because he fights a lot differently than like the first couple bosses would in Dark Souls. Like I said, this game's a lot more fast-paced. You just gotta be aggressive and know when to back off and not be aggressive. It's a lot more situational skill. I'll be quiet now.
beasts all over the shop. You'll be one of them, sooner or later.
So this will either be your first or second boss fight. I usually come and fight him first. Because there's this easy method where you can cheese him. You want to stand behind these stones, and then he can only hit you through it with single attacks. And you can hit him through it most of the time. Which is really useful. I'm just going to use this because I'm lazy and I don't want to put the effort into it. Like I said, certain attacks will hit you, so you have to be certain amount of careful. But it's not that hard, because first stage and the second stage aren't that hard. It's this third stage where you have to be really careful, because he can break through these stones. Now you can only do this with, I believe, the threaded cane and the giant axe, if you want to call it, because only the giant axe and the threaded cane can hit through this. Now that's his second phase. You have to be more careful because he does a lot more damage. He dual wields the axe and he can do a lot heavier attacks. Now you want Molotov cocktails for the third phase because the third phase is extremely hard. I might die. It usually takes me a couple tries to kill him in the first phase. It's not easy. And you'll see why it's not easy. You gotta be careful, especially when there's a hole in the second phase, because he can hit you a lot easier through the third phase, because he has longer range. And watch out for his pistol. Also, you can see, I'm gonna have to this is when you want Molotovs, and they do a crap ton of damage. Oh! No! Okay, I'm not dead, I'm not dead, I'm not dead. You have to be very careful at this stage, because he can easily kill you. Damn it, I missed another Molotov cocktail. And that's how you cheese and easily kill Gascoigne. There will be a lamp that appears, you want to click that. And before you go back to the Hunter's Dream, you want to go up here and then go to the left, and before you open the gate you want to keep running to the left, and you'll come down here and you can grab this amulet. Now if you go to the amulet, I'll read off the, is it in here? Did I go past it? Hold on, yeah, it's right here. I'll read off the description. A woman's bright red brooch engraved with the name Viola. Perhaps the jewel is a gift from a hunter, used to change into a droplet blood gem that fortifies any weapon. With a proper workshop tool, various weapons can be fortified. So if you go up to that, and then you press X on it, you can use it, and hit yes, you'll break it, and it'll give you a red blood gem. And that's going to be probably your first blood gem you get in this game. And then before you go back to the Hunter's Dream again, you want to run up here, open the gate, and then the workshop tool will be there so that you can put blood gems and certain types of gems into your weapons. There's a variety of gems in this game, and the best gems you'll probably get are from Chalice dungeons, which you'll do that later in the game, but the first three are about probably the easiest, and after that they get harder and harder and harder. They're not easy at all. Certain ones, like especially the cursed Chalice dungeons, those are probably the hardest, and I would not recommend doing them unless you're a very skilled player or you're a high level player. And the blood gem workshop tool. This is what you have to get that before you can put blood gems into your weapons. Okay, guys, so this is your safe haven, basically. Besides the hunter's dream, this is your safe place.
Hmm? Oh, you must be a hunter. Very sorry. The incense must have masked your scent. Good, good. I've been waiting for one of your ilk. These hunts have everyone all locked up inside, waiting for it to end. It always does, always has, you know, since forever. But it won't end nicely, not this time. Even some folks hiding inside are going bad. The screams of women folk, the stench of blood, the snarls of beasts, none of them's too uncommon now. Yarnum's done for, I tell ya. But if you spot anyone with their wits about them, tell them about this here Erden chapel. They'll be safe here. The incense wards off the beasts. Spread the word. Tell them to come on over. If you wouldn't mind.
Okay, so this guy, he might seem like he's a bad person, or he might kill all the people he's in here, but no, this is probably one of the nicest guys in the whole game, and he's a very good person. And you can, if you go up to NPCs, certain NPCs, you can tell them to come here, and they will come here. And this is like a safe haven for him. So we're gonna go back to the Hunter's Dream, and I'll show you that. I'm pretty sure I have enough Bloodstone gems to, or Blood Shards, or yes, or Bloodstone Shards, yeah. I'm pretty sure I have enough to upgrade the weapon, and I'll show you how all this works. You want to have at least one insight when you come back here, because if not, the doll will not be awake. And this is like basically how you level up. This is she just tells you and stuff like echoes and how the game works and stuff like that. So if you're a beginner, I'd recommend going up to Vitality first. Endurance, I would say you shouldn't pass level 20. Strength, its soft cap I believe is at 40 or 50, so I wouldn't say to go past that. Skill, same, 40 or 50. It's about the maximum you should go to. Blood tinge is the same, 40 or 50. Arcanes, oh crap, sorry.
Very well.
Arcane's a lot different. I'd say, well, actually, honestly, you can go up to 99 with this, and it'll scale very well with how many points and stuff it works with. But Arcane, at first Arcane's really hard to use, but once you get later in the game, it's a really, really well thing to have and use against beasts. It's a very good build. So, like I said, since you got that Saw Hunter badge off the person of the right of the pig, you can now get certain new things like the Saw Spear, which you can also get for free, so I wouldn't say buy this, but I'd say you can buy it if you just feel like it, I guess. Yeah. I want to buy the Hunter's Axe, too. I like having the Pimp K, but the Hunter Axe is a better weapon. That's the old Hunter Bell. When you're about to fight a boss, sometimes in the area you'll see these red things. You can summon people, and it'll help you. The silencing blank is how you stop PvE. Pretty sure that's how you send Phantom Zone, actually. And then the beckoning bell, I believe it's called. The beckoning bell, that's how you call to ring other players in your world. Not like NPCs, but like actual players. So this is where you fortify your weapon. I have just enough to fortify mine once. If I go back, I could probably fortify it twice, but we don't need to. And then you have to have the blood gem, the thing, I forget what's called. But you have to have that, and then since we broke the necklace, we can get physical attack plus 2.7 and boost rally potential, which is always useful to have that certain things. Okay. And this, you'll get this later on too. And then Gurman.
This was once a safe haven workshop where hunters used blood to enhance their weapons and flesh. We don't have as many tools as we once did, but you're welcome to use whatever you find. Even the doll, should it please you.
Okay, that was kind of creepy, but icky. Whatever. Skirman. old hunter. So now you want to go up to her and you can channel your blood echoes, and I'd say first points I'm gonna put is some in that, and then I'm gonna put the rest in strength, because it's not bad to have a decent amount of health, because some things will fucking destroy you.
Farewell, good hun.
Okay, now we're gonna go back to Central Yarnum and we're gonna go fight another boss. Which I think, honestly, in my opinion, I think he's harder, or slightly harder than Gascoigne. But that's just my opinion, because he's a beast and he's a lot bigger than Gascoigne too. But he's easy if you know how to fight him. Main rule in this game for most bosses is just stick to the booty. Don't back off the booty. It's the golden rule of most games like this, like Dark Souls. Some of the bosses is stick to the booty. And that definitely doesn't take away from this game. Pretty sure.
I'm afraid that before I
Yeah.
take this,
So after you kill
I may know use of
Gascoigne,
it, but perhaps you. What afflicted me was incurable, but this town gave me hope. Their strange blood bought me time. I was most fortunate, unharmed by the plague of beasts. I can even die human.
so what he just gave us was a flame sprayer. It's useful with arcane mainly, but you can still use it. But I'd say this is, or flame sprayer. It's an arcane weapon, but we're not doing arcane build, so we're not really going to use this. But it's good for arcane builds, I will say. I'm just gonna run through here, through the shark hole and everything. And just ignore them, because they're not really... No reason to kill them, you can just run through all these guys. Most of them will be one shot, you know, creature weapon. No, I will say kill this guy because he can drop blood vials. I don't have that. If you have 20 blood vials, just run past him. I'm just waiting for him to attack something. Kill the birds because they will kind of cost blood. Oh yeah, a hidden feature I forgot to say is that when you'll see this yellow thing when you lose health, if you attack fast enough, you'll gain some of your health back, which is really nice. Which encourages you to play aggressively. Now, it's also very useful to have Molotov cocktails for this guy. Stick to his legs because you can actually hurt his legs to the point where they'll start bleeding and stuff. He's more aggressive. And watch out, he can do a dab attack. Be careful. So right there, you can see that I messed up his leg. It's all red. So it does more damage to that if you can hit his leg. Now, this is a second stage. It gets more bloody and more aggressive. So be careful. Watch out for that too. Be careful for the jumping X. He's about dead. So he's dead. He's not that hard. I'd say just stick to his legs, and you'll probably be safe. It's not that hard of a fight. For a new person, it's harder. It shouldn't be that hard. And you get a sword hunter badge from him, which gets you new weapons. And every time you kill a boss, also you get more insight. So I'm pretty sure for every boss you get 5 insight. And insight's a weird thing. It's all I can describe it as. It's a weird way. The more, it's like knowledge basically. The more insight you have, the more knowledge you have, the more you can see. So if we go to the shop, the messengers, there'll be new weapons. There'll be the Kirk hammer, which is a good strength weapon, which I'm gonna pick up right now. And then that's it, sadly. And you also get the repeating pistol, which shoots two bullets at once, which is really useful for parrying, I guess. I don't know. I never really buy it. I don't use it that often. So the Kirk hammer is a very good strength weapon. And the reason I say that is because you can transform it into a giant-ass sledgehammer. It's not the best because it takes a lot of time. And there will be another weapon I use that's a lot better. But for now, we'll use this. And then we can talk to her and we can get some levels.
Very well. Let the echoes become your strength.
You can't skip it for
Let
some
me stand
reason.
close.
Now, do I want health or do I want more strength? I'll go for health. I like to have at least like 700 to 800 health before I fight the Bloodstarved beast because he's annoying. Okay, so we're gonna take the blood gem out of that. Actually, I don't know. I'll keep that in the hunter's axe for now because I like using the hunter axe until I get a certain weapon. So after you kill all those, go back to Cathedral Ward and then we'll start getting through this place. Hey, Brayden. Brayden. Can you not hear me? Brayden. Okay, so the first way you go, there's nothing really useful over here. You'll see these new enemies, and that's about it. The camera's good for most of the times. So these guys are a lot tougher than the guys who fight. So there's nothing really this way you can useful because you can't open that gate until later in the game. So yeah. So you want to go through here. I used to put these guys because they can drop blood vials. And I don't have to this. Come over here, it's nothing really useful, you get a nicer set. And immediately once you grab it, run away. Because that little thing right there, that'll kill you. It'll instantly kill you. So be careful. So you want to put your top hat back on, not back on. You want to put all these new clothes on because they're better than your old ones. And I always like having the top hat. It's just probably my favorite hat out of the whole game. And if you come down here, you'll fight a lot of more enemies. But I'm gonna do it because they usually drop. I'm pretty sure some of them drop bloodstone shards. Oh wait, no, this is the right way. My bad. So it's the other way. You'll come up here and you'll fight. There'll be these. There's two. There's two giants and then two mini giants. It's not that hard. Just stick to his back and he's not. Just be careful. Don't be too aggressive because you will die. He does a lot of damage. You dodge every time they attack. they'll drop blood vials and stuff like that. I'm gonna hurry up and try to just kill this guy by parrying him. Because there's another one coming right over there. And these guys, two of them are really annoying. Like I said, those guys, two of them are really hard, especially since you got crows around you, which makes it even harder. So it's annoying. So many of them fighting you. I'm gonna go back there and get my souls, or my souls, this is Dark Souls. I'm gonna go get my blood echoes back. Damn it, this is the right way. It's been so long since I've been here, since I haven't really been playing. That attack is so good against like almost every enemy because it does so much damage. It just does a ridiculous amount of damage. Okay, now, if you don't want to fight this guy like I did, which I'm not going to fight him again because it's kind of a waste of time, you can just come around here, show you can knock on the gate, and then just close the gate. You can't get through it. Shut. You can't get through. I don't know if he was going to glitch through or something, but he didn't. Oh shit. I don't know, maybe you can parry this guy because none of my attacks are parrying. I give up on parrying you. I'm just gonna do it the other way. I could have parried that, I know I could have. Okay, there's some more bloodstone shards down here. Why do I keep doing emotes? This is so weird. Watch out for the crows, they're just annoying. They're just there to annoy you. Parry. Glowing eyes. That means they have your blood. And then there's this big guy down here. This guy you definitely want to stay close to because if you're not close to him, he will jack you up with that chain and bowl. He's like the Miley Cyrus in this game. Just make sure you stick to it. If not, you're going to get hit with that wrecking ball. A lot of enemies are hard to get some other attack patterns. That's all I can say for this game. So, after you've gone all the way through here, you want to come back here, and then I'm pretty sure this is another rune you can get. I'm not particularly sure, but I'm pretty sure it is. You also want to come down this path because you can get a lot of blood stone shards, and that's useful for upgrading your weapon. Yep, you get a blood gemstone from here. So you want to come back here. We're just gonna run all the way back up to the other area that I went before. And today I'm probably just gonna go kill. I'm gonna probably end the stream when I get to the Blood Swords Beast. And I'll show you something after Blood Swords Beast too. We can get a really good weapon. That's about it. So you just want to come down here. There should be a group of enemies. There's gonna be some dogs, so be careful. Don't get too cocky, because dogs will fuck you up. That's one thing I've learned. my god. Stay down, Fido. Stay down. Back off, Fido. Gotta put Fido down. Most enemies will be 2 to 3 shots when you have yours in fast mode and big mode. Molotov cocktails will be useful when we get to that fight, and you also will want AF spirits. So you can go up here, but there's not going to be really anything in there. So you want to go to the left over here. There'll be a sniper, and then there's going to be 2 dogs to run out, so watch out because the sniper does a lot of damage. So just bait the dogs all the way out. They'll be a lot faster. Shut up, fighter. We're going to learn today. Okay, so you go back up here. And, he's not that hard. Once there's only like one. Once there's a sniper left and there's no one else fighting with him, he's not that hard. You want to come up here, and then you can also go out here. There's some stuff out here. There's going to be an NPC you can talk to, and he is also a hunter of the church, and you can talk to him, and he'll give you some fire paper.
Right. That's precisely how I started out. Oh, beg pardon. You may call me Alfred, protege of Master Ligarius, hunter of vile bloods. So, what say you? Our prey might differ, but we are hunters, the both of us. Why not cooperate and discuss the things we've learned? Oh, very good. Very good indeed. Take this to celebrate our acquaintance. Beast hunting is a sacred practice. May the good blood guide your way. There must be... Go on. As you know, the Healing Church is the fountainhead of blood healing. Well, I'm a simple hunter, quite unfamiliar with the ins and outs of the institution. But I have heard that the holy medium of blood healing is venerated in the main cathedral, and that counselors of the old church reside in the high stratum of the cathedral ward. If you seek blood healing, and the church is willing, you should pay them a visit. Byrgenwerth is an old place of learning, and the tomb of the gods, carved out below Yharnam, should be familiar to every hunter. Well, once a group of young Byrgenwerth scholars discovered a holy medium deep within the tomb. This led to the founding of the Healing Church and the establishment of blood healing. In this sense, everything sacred in Yharnam can be traced back to Byrgenwerth. But today, the college lies deep within a tangled wood, abandoned and decrepit. And furthermore, the Healing Church has declared Byrgenwerth forbidden ground. It's unclear how many of its scholars remain alive, but only they know the password that allows passage through the gate.
So if you talk to him, he gives you fire paper, and then he just gives you lore about certain areas. So you just want to come back up here. Fire paper will be useful for when you fight the Bloodstarved beasts. So will blood cocktail. This will be really useful too. Alright, past it. So you just want to come here and take a right or a left. Then you want to grab this, just some admin knowledge. Pull this lever. This is how you get to the next area. It should be in admin knowledge too. So when you go up there and you pull that lever, this will open. And then you just come down here. And then you grab this, which you should grab almost everything that's shiny. This is usually useful. There should be a beast over here, it's not that hard to find. Damn it, I missed. Especially when you got skinny ass. He should have a bloodstone. He'll drop. He has a chance to drop a bloodstone shard. And I'm gonna end it right here. So this is the walkthrough to Cathedral. Well, yeah, old Cathedral Ward, I think. Click that. Blah blah blah. It doesn't really matter. Open the door. And then you'll be to old Yarn.
You there? Hunter! Didn't you see the warning? Turn back at once. Old Yarnum, burned and abandoned by men, is now home only to beasts. They are of no harm to those harmed. Turn back, for the hunter will face the hunter.
Now, he will shoot a minigun at you the whole time you're running. But don't kill him, because later in the game you can come back and he'll give you something. So there's just some useful items, something like that, before I cut this out and leave. But yeah, you come through here, you run through here, and I'll make another playthrough. So I'm gonna say this is gonna be the end for now. It's just gonna be a simple walkthrough. Shouldn't be that long for the how to get to the first area or the second-ish, third-ish area. So yeah, this is gonna be the end of the video. I hope you, or not video, live stream. I hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye. Hope you have a good day.